worthwhile point to pay attention to. Quran over there says your wali, singular, is Allah, His messenger, and those who believe, those who establish salat, those who give zakat while they are doing ruku. Because the nature of walayat over there is one. The essence is one. But here, no, variety. So again, Ayah 57 says, O you who believe, don't take those who ridicule your religion, who take your religion as an object of ridicule and as an object of sport and jest and gain among the people of the book, among those people that the book was given before you, and among the disbelievers as wali. Don't take them as wali. Here Quran expanded the application of negative walayat, included kuffar also. Quran said, and even the terminology utul kitab is even more general than Jews and Christians, even though Jews and Christians are definitely included in those to whom the book was given to. Over there, Quran specifically mentioned Jews and Christians. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu la tattakhidul yahuda wan nasara. O you who believe, do not take Christians and Jews, or Jews and Christians, as wali. Here Quran says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, O you who believe, la tattakhidul ladhina ittakhadhu dinakum huzuwan wa la'iban min alladhina utul kitaba min qablikum wal kuffar awliya. It may not be a Jew who would do that. It may not be a Christian who would do that. It may be a kafir. Not only Jews would do that. Not only Christians would do that. Better said, a kafir may do it. A disbeliever may do it. A Hindu may do it. A Buddhist may do it. An atheist may do it. Don't take any of them as wali. Look at this responsibility. Muslims are highly responsible to make their communities, their societies, independent of non-Muslims. Let me put it this way. This is when you define walayat in that way we define. If you define walayat simply as friendship, no, you're not going to arrive at these conclusions. And this is the root cause of our misery. And the solution comes from here too. Remember, the positive walayat is surrounded by two categories of ayat regarding negative walayat. O you who believe, do not take those who have taken your religion as an object of ridicule. Anytime they mention your religion, they make fun of it. They make programs on TV, they make fun of your culture, they make fun of your customs, they make fun of your religion. For many years they did. Right now they have a little bit shaped up, but still they do. Everything of Islam they ridicule. They themselves, their society is submerged with adultery and fornication. Their daughters at the age of 12 have lost their virginity. They make fun of double marriages in Islam. Polygamy. Can you believe that? Adultery is okay. The president commits that. That's okay. That's forgivable act. But polygamy, according to them, is barbaric. Many of the Westerners, before they marry with their final husbands, they have been engaged with many boyfriends and even engaged with candidates for marriage, and then it didn't work, and then they broke the engagement, and you know during those engagement time, at least they touch. At least once or twice they kiss. I don't want to go further. Some of the Westerners know I'm true in here. Engagement in that way is okay. From one man to another man until you find your husband, or from one woman to another woman until you find your wife. But temporary marriage, mut'ah, is bad. And look how low Muslims have gone, that they buy their attacks, and they repeat it. The Muslims also have become their instruments. Muslims themselves have become their instruments. How come nobody makes fun of engagement? Go inside of American families or European families and see they are proud of their daughters going tonight with a boy outside. My daughter, honey, come at 11 o'clock. Don't be late tonight. What would they do when they go outside? They just sit 2 meters away from each other, right? And talk about God. Am I correct or am I exaggerating? Westerners, how many of them do that? How come nobody criticizes them? How come nobody writes books against having boyfriends or having girlfriends in general? How come nobody writes books in criticism of engagement process? They say either marry or no engagement. That's temporary. That's forbidden. That's prostitution. But when it comes to temporary marriage, they say that's prostitution. Wow! What is this temporary marriage? See? These are all results of going under the walayat of disbelievers, under the walayat of those who ridicule our religion. And the ridicule went on that it was induced even to us. Even we see it as object of ridicule. Many of the sisters, they don't like temporary marriage. They don't like polygamy. Polygamy, or however you pronounce it, maybe I'm mispronouncing it. Even though they know that's part of their religion. This was as a result of inducement of the non-Muslim way of thinking, and that was because we took them as wali. Our forefathers took them as wali. And we have become numb. We don't even see it as anything. We don't think this is a command of Allah that we are breaking. Quran says, O you who believe, do not take those who have taken your religion as an object of ridicule and as an object of jest and a sport. Even if they talk about your religion, it's just a game. يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تتخذوا الذين اتخذوا دينكم هزوا ولعبا. They publish it, a stamp about Ramadan. We become happy. Mr. Clinton congratulates on the day of Eid. We become happy. We say, oh, Clinton congratulated Muslims. Hillary Clinton congratulated Muslims. He mentioned Salam, he mentioned Ramadan. We become happy, joyful. Our master talked about something of our religion. We become happy. In fact, we have turned out to be slaves worse than Israelites during the time of Pharaoh. We need a Moses. We need Moses and Aaron to